Welcome to HD Camping Adventures. This week we're out of our Jeep and on foot for our first overnight backpacking trip of the year. The road is quiet in the early morning as we set off on our latest adventure. This time we're heading to Helm Creek Campground, tucked away near Whistler, BC. We may spend most weekends camping, but this trip feels different. It's time to swap 4 wheels for 2 feet and earn our campsite with a hike. If you're planning to spend the night at any campsite in Garibaldi Provincial Park, you'll need a camping permit. These tend to sell out fast, especially on summer weekends, so make sure you book ahead to lock in your spot. We're getting to Helm Creek by hiking the Cheakamus Lake Trail. If you're a seasoned hiker, this one shouldn't feel too intense, though there are some steep sections that'll get the legs burning. It's about 7.9 kilometers each way, or 15.8 kilometers round trip, with 940 meters of elevation gain and a high point of 1,550 meters. Plan for a 2 to 4 hour hike up, but the trip back down is usually a lot faster. If you've been wanting to try backpacking, Helm Creek is a fantastic beginner-friendly spot. For seasoned hikers, it also makes an ideal base camp to push on to Panorama Ridge or take on the iconic Black Tusk. We decide to take a small detour to see Cheakamus Lake. This trail has 2 additional camping areas that you can book online. Even if you're not staying overnight, it's a beautiful spot to take a break and enjoy a snack or lunch by the water. Continuing towards Helm Creek, you'll cross a super scenic bridge with some incredible views, a perfect excuse to pause for a breather. But right after that, get ready for the hardest part of the hike. This is where the trail really climbs, with sets of steep switchbacks that'll have your legs burning in no time. This is where we first hit patches of snow on the trail, a solid reminder that in the mountains you can run into snow at any time of the year. We came prepared with microspikes just in case, but luckily the trail wasn't icy enough to need them today. We finally made it to Helm Creek, and we're a little surprised to see quite a few people already here. With temperatures expected to dip below 0 tonight, we figured most people would have stayed home, but it looks like we're not the only ones chasing adventure in the cold. At this point, we are just excited to get these packs off and start setting up our site. We always bring lightweight backpacking chairs with us, and the moment our packs come off, setting them up is priority number one. We're using our MSR tent, which has been with us on plenty of trips over the years. It's lightweight, quick to set up, and surprisingly spacious for its size. The perfect backpacking tent for 2 people. At this site, you'll find designated wooden tent pads, and you're required to set up on them. This is where having a freestanding tent really pays off. You'll also spot rocks sitting on every pad. They're not random. They're to stop tents from taking flight in the wind. This year, we're testing out some new air mattresses we picked up on Amazon. One of our old ones started leaking air, so we figured it was the perfect time for an upgrade. The mattresses come with a bag to help with inflation, but Dave quickly gives up on using it and decides to just blow them up himself. If our layers haven't given it away already, it's getting chilly up here. With camp mostly set up, there's only one thing on our minds: a hot cup of tea to help us thaw out. We will take you on a quick tour of the area and point out some of the amenities. This is the trail to Panorama. It's still covered in snow, but many people are doing this hike still. The site has many tent pads spread across a large area, all with beautiful views. There are 2 outhouses here, and while they're not exactly 5-star facilities, the window does come with a pretty amazing view. Pro tip: bring your own toilet paper. Being in bear country means taking extra care with your food. There are 2 posts here for hanging up anything scented, and if you don't have a bag for that, the site also provides lockers. It's best to keep your tent scent-free. It's a simple habit that keeps both you and the wildlife safe. It's time to relax and celebrate our first backpack camping trip of the year before getting dinner ready. Dinner tonight is the classic backpacker move: freeze-dried meals. It's not exactly gourmet, but it gets the job done. The funny thing is, no matter how closely we follow the instructions, we can never seem to nail it. It's either soup or crunchy surprise. Got any tips for us? Make sure to drop them in the comments. You can probably already tell how excited and enthusiastic I am about this meal. With dinner out of the way, we kick back and explore the area. This time of year, the sun sticks around until about 10 p.m. We can't help but wonder just how cold it's going to get once that sun disappears. As the sun dips lower, we start wrapping up for the night. The last chore on the list, heading over to hang our food and garbage so we can finally crawl into the tent. Good morning. The birds have once again volunteered to be our alarm clock, and today they went off bright and early at 5 a.m. After a chilly night, we step out to find a layer of frost covering just about everything we brought. We're desperate for coffee, but this morning froze us a curveball. Our gas canister spent the night outside, and now it's so cold the stove refuses to stay lit. The fix? A solid 10 minutes of warming it up, because no coffee in the morning is simply not an option. We start preparing to head down. First, we need to filter some water from the nearby creek. Our first backpacking trip of the year is in the books, and let's be honest, our legs are going to remind us of it tomorrow. If you liked this video, hit that like button and drop us a comment. And if you're into camping and backpacking adventures, make sure to subscribe to HD Camping Adventures. We've got another trip coming up soon and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.